Alex, you're continuing to chase the story of 14-year-old Radazz Hearns, who was shot by police, according to police, because he had a firearm and he turned to shoot at them. What do you got?
Well, I figured the best way to find out what you need to know about things like this is to go out to the scene. So I decided to take our fearless leader, Bill Spadia, out of his climate-controlled studio and into the field today, and this is what we found.
So this is based on the Attorney General's office statement. The shots fired call came from that direction over there. Okay. If you were to go down that side street and make a left, there's a housing project up a short distance where the shots fired call came from. The officers were in an unmarked van on this street here. They stopped Radazz and two other young men somewhere along this street, and that's where Radazz took off.
This is Louise Lane.
This is Louise Lane in Trenton. That direction is Calhoun Street. And you can see this is not a short block.
So initially, so this is a bit of a distance.
Right now, this behind us is the corner of Louise and Calvin.
So they're saying right here, he was found on the grass is where...
He was seen on the grass in the immediate aftermath of the shooting. So you can see there's a bullet hole in this car that's got an evidence marker on it, see? And we're gonna put a twig in there to see if we can find the direction of the bullet. Now that gives us a trajectory in that direction. The Attorney General's office says the weapon was found underneath a vehicle on Calhoun Street. So the closest distance it could have been
is right there. Now, there are no parked cars out there now. Were there cars here that night? I mean, they're saying there were.
They were only police vehicles because you can't park on Calhoun Street.
So where would the firearm have been recovered then? Under a parked car along this street?
Got a tape measure right here. We're going to put down to roughly where Radazz fell.
So we're going to walk this out to approximately where the closest spot that the weapon could have been recovered. I'm now on Calhoun Street, and we're out of tape. So another 30. So you're talking 60. So it's 60 feet plus another maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
I believe the statement said reaching to his right side of his waistband.
Yep.
And turning.
So let's say he's right-handed.
So you've
he's got the firearm. Let's say it's right here. So here it is. So I turn. And I throw. Close, right?
A week and a half after he was shot by a state trooper and a sheriff's officer on this Trenton grass, Radazz Hearns, 14 years old, is facing weapons charges. The Attorney General's office agrees with the story that lawyer Stuart Alterman, representing the sheriff's officer, told us yesterday, and has filed unlawful possession of a weapon and aggravated assault charges at Radazz Hearns, saying he pointed a weapon at officers before they shot him. Radazz is being charged as a juvenile.